Hi there, Kath Gammack, Rig Market Analyst with Westwood Global Energy, here with a quick recap on some of the offshore rig market highlights during the period 22nd up and until the 28th of February. A few new contracts and/or extensions were announced this past week, with Sapura dominating the scene for tender assist rigs. Sapura received a further 1-year extension for tender assist rig Sapura Jaya from Cabinda Gulf to continue operations offshore Angola. The new deal will run until November of 2025. The rig has been on hire with the operator since 2019. Further to the news reported by RigLogics on the 21st of January and the 5th of February, Sapura has now confirmed 2 contract awards from PTTEP Energy Development Limited for the provision of tender assist rigs Sapura T17 and Sapura T18. Both projects are to commence in the second quarter of financial year 2026 for a firm 5-year period with an optional extension of 3 years. As previously reported, tender assist T17 is expected to begin its new 5-year contract sometime in April, while tender assist T18 is understood to be heading into port in May for around 2 months to carry out maintenance prior to starting its new contract. Following our report dated the 24th of February, Sapura has confirmed the award of a 30-month contract with ExxonMobil Malaysia. The semi-tender assist rig Sapura Beriani, which is currently about to end its work with JX Nippon, is expected to start the new contract around May. The tender was issued in the first quarter of 2024. Since then, Petronas Carigali has taken over operatorship of ExxonMobil's assets. Based on a commencement in May this year, the unit will not be available until fourth quarter of 2027. Further to a RigLogics report from the 26th of February, Saipem Jack-Up Perro Negro 10 is to start its contract with Eni offshore Mexico in the second quarter. It is expected that the deal, which was novated from the Dindal Pioneer, will last until at least the end of this year, with an option available to extend thereafter. As a reminder, Perro Negro 10 is one of the units suspended by Saudi Aramco last year, and the contract backlog remains in place following the work in Mexico. Dindal Pioneer, upon finishing its current contract with Eni in March, is to be returned to its owner, Jindal Drilling. Seadrill managed ultra-deepwater drillship Sonangol Quanguela is now expected to continue working for Total Energies offshore Angola through October this year. The previous contract end was anticipated around the second quarter. The rig, which has been on hire with the operator since February 2022, has no firm work commitments yet in place after October. Talos has awarded a 40-day extension to Seadrill ultra-deepwater drillship West Vela at a contract value of around $20 million. Talos has had West Vela under contract since October of 2024. The rig was previously expected to be released in September 2025. However, after drilling the Katmai West well significantly under budget and ahead of schedule, the rig was then due to be released in August. This latest extension will once again keep West Vela busy into September of 2025. Further to our report of 10th February, Sapura has announced the award of a 4 development well contract for semi-tender assist rig Sapura Esperanza with Enquest. The estimated duration is 6 months. The rig commenced mobilisation from Labuan earlier this week to Malaysia. Operations are expected to commence by the middle of March. The rig is now only available in the third quarter. Seadrill ultra-deepwater semi-sub Savannah, Louisiana has secured additional work with Walter Oil and Gas for work in the US Gulf. The rig is now booked into June 2025. Walter has been working with the rig under multiple agreements dating back to April of 2024. Other activities in the past week saw OMV apply to the Norwegian Environment Agency to drill, test and plug back exploration well 6606/4-1 S and A, the Hoffman prospect, in production license 1194 of the Norwegian North Sea, using Odfjell managed ultra-deepwater semi-deep sea Bolstad. The well lies in around 885 metres of water. Drilling is scheduled to begin on the 1st of June 2025 at the earliest. It is anticipated that operations will last for a maximum duration of 103 days if hydrocarbons are discovered, which is inclusive of a DST and drilling of sidetracks. And finally, Vår Energy has made an oil discovery in the Zagato prospect, well 7122/8-3S, in production license 229 of the Barents Sea. Initial estimates place the size of the discovery at between 2.4 and 6.8 million standard cubic metres of recoverable oil equivalent, which corresponds to between 15 and 43 million barrels of recoverable oil equivalent. The well was drilled by deepwater semi-sub Coastal Prospector to a vertical depth of 2,542 metres below sea level. The well was not formation tested, however extensive data acquisition and sampling have been carried out. The licensees will assess the discovery together with other discoveries and prospects in the vicinity, with a view towards a potential development tied back to existing infrastructure on the Goliath field. That's it for this week. Many thanks for listening. Hope you find this of interest. If you'd like more information on rig logistics, please visit our website www.westwoodenergy.com.